Good morning, students. Now, in this lecture, I will explain you how to find domain and range of a function. What is the domain? What is the range? When function I have explained, I told you. Okay, in that class I have explained that if f is a function from a to b, f is a function from a to b, then if f is a function from a to b, means it satisfies all the condition of function. Then the first set is said to be domain, and the second set is said to be codomain. And range is a subset of codomain. This already you have done. Okay. And one thing more you have done in previous lecture, that every function which you have to do are the real valued function. That means R to R, domain and range both are subset of real number. Domain and range both are subset of real number. Now look here. See, there are some special types of function I have written, like here fx equal to px in the form of polynomial function, fx px by qx, rational form, polynomial by polynomial, something denominator. As you know, in anything denominator can't be 0, so that's why the values of x, this function will be not defined for those values of x for which the denominator is equal to 0. Okay, real valued function means imaginary number should not be over there, so that's why root under px, inside the root cannot be negative. Here is the root, inside the root cannot be negative, as well as denominator, this root is in denominator, so it cannot be 0. These are the basic types. Now see, one question I have set here. Fx equal to mod x. What will be domain? Domain is the set of all possible values of x, because x belongs to the domain and y belongs to codomain. So domain is the set of all possible values of x, and the range is the set of all possible values of y. Y equal to fx given. Then come to this, fx equal to mod x. As you know that inside the mod, any number, any real number can be taken, function will be defined. So therefore, clearly taken of the function is going to be any real number. It is defined for every real number. So domain of this function, modulus function mod x, is any real number, or for any real number. Means it is defined for all real numbers. As far as range is concerned, so let y equal to fx is equal to mod x. As you know, mod of x is greater than equal to 0. Modulus is absolute value. It cannot be negative. Either it is positive or it is 0. So mod of x is greater than equal to 0. Mod x is y. So y is greater than equal to 0. Means what are the values of y you are getting? For every value of any value of x, y is either 0 or more than 0, positive. The range of this function is going to be 0 and onward. So 0 to infinity. And you know infinity is not including. So here open interval. I have written in form of interval. You are knowing what is interval. 0 or more than 0, any number of any very high value number, very big number, that is infinity. So this is the domain for the modulus mod x, and this is the range for the mod x. Clear? Coming for this function. This is also polynomial. This is polynomial. This was modulus, this is polynomial. 2x minus 1. This function 2x minus 1 is defined for all real values of x. Why? Two things you have to take care for when you are finding domain and range. For domain, this function is not defined for any particular value of x. When you can get this? This you can get when there is root sign. Inside the root cannot be negative. If it is rational form like this, then denominator can't be 0. Neither it is in rational nor there is root sign. No root hai or neither it is in rational. So that's why this function will be defined for every real value of x. So for this function also, domain of f is equal to r, any real number. You want to find range. For range, let y equal to 2x minus 1. Then x is equal to y plus 1 by 2. Clearly, y comes in the numerator, and in numerator every value of y is possible. So therefore any value of x you are putting, you will get the corresponding value of y. Therefore range of this function is also real number. So domain is a set of real number, and range is also set of real number. So this is also real valued function. Okay. Coming for this one, fx equal to x square plus 1. It is almost similar type, px. No root, no rational. Coming to this, clearly x, is there any value of x for which this function is not defined? Is there any value of x for which it is not defined? So this will be, this is clear, this function is defined for every value of x. x के जगह पे कुछ भी रख दोगे, it is not going to undefined. A negative value, positive value, why? Because there is no dot sign. For any value of x, it is going to be a real number. Therefore, domain of this function is real number R. You want to find range. For range, what you will do? Let y equal to x square plus 1, then x is equal to y minus 1 under root plus minus. Okay? So, make for range, what you are doing? You have to make x as a subject. The value of x you are getting plus minus root y. Inside the root cannot be negative. Why? Because inside the root negative, it is going to be imaginary number. अगर root के अंदर negative है, the number is imaginary. So therefore clearly y minus 1 must be greater than 0. May be equal to 0. It may be 0 or more than 0. But those value of y for which inside the root going to be negative are not acceptable. Therefore y is greater than 1. So what is the range of this function? Range is 1 or more than 1. So 1 to infinity. Domain is any real number. Range is y, value of y. That is 1 or more than 1. Why? Because inside the root cannot be negative. Okay. Now coming to this function and this. Both are similar. Which type? Third type. Root under px. Inside the root, a polynomial is inside the root. So 9 minus x square must be greater than equal to 0. Inside the root cannot be negative. How it should be? Either positive or 0. Why? Because it is a real valued function. Now, this is going to be, so here you have to write for real value of x. 9 minus x square greater than 0. So 9 is greater than equal to x square. X square is less than equal to 9. X is less than under root of 9, 3 and greater than minus 3. So therefore, domain of this function is minus 3 to 3, including 3 and minus 3. 3 and minus 3 के बीच का any value is are possible. Any values of x which lie between minus 3 and 3 are possible for this function is defined. So domain of this function is going to be minus 3 to 3, close interval. Maybe 3, maybe minus 3. Why? 3 putting 3 square 9, 9 minus 9 0 हो गया. If you put more than 3, then inside the root, if you put 4, then 4 square 16, 9 minus 16 minus 7, inside the root going to be negative, imaginary number हो गया. So that's why that is the value of x is not allowed more than 3. Similarly, not less than minus 3. So therefore you got domain of this. You want to find for range. For range, what you will do? Let y is 9 minus x square. So y square is 9 minus x square. X square is 9 minus y square. X is root under 9 minus y square. So similarly y lying between minus 3 and 3 as you have shown here. But see the value of y. What was y? Y is under root of 9 minus x square. Root was from the beginning. That means before root there is no sign. If no sign means positive, that means y is positive. So therefore here minus 3, therefore negative values of y are not acceptable. Therefore we write since y is greater than equal to 0, therefore y is greater than 0 and less than 3, the range of f is going to be 0 to 3. So range of f you got 0 to 3. Domain of f, and this is the range of f for this function. You got this function. You got this also. Clear? Now coming to this one, 9 minus x square. What is the difference this and this? Here is 9 minus x square and here is x square minus 9. X square minus 9. Come for this also. There is one similarity in both the case, that there is square root sign. So root sign here like this. So what to do? That x square minus 9 must be greater than equal to 0. X square must be greater than 9. If x square is greater than 9, what you will do? Then x is going to be less than negative under root of 9, or x will be greater than equal to positive under root of 9. Well, here and here, see the difference. In this case, the square of the variable is less than or equal to constant, and here is square of the variable is greater than equal to constant. Greater than equal to constant means those values of x are only possible for which when you are doing the square value getting more than 9, and here getting less than 9. So here lying between minus 3 and 3, and here it says doesn't lie between minus 3 and 3. That means here is the number line minus 3 and 3. The value of x is less than minus 3 and greater than 3. Not x, the value of x lying between minus 3 and 3 are not possible for this case. Similarly, we can find the range also. Coming to this question, fx equal to 1 by 1 minus x square. Fx equal to 1 by 1 minus x square. Obviously, this is rational form. Something by something. Numerator is a constant. Denominator is a polynomial. But there is no root sign. Obviously, the denominator 1 minus x square cannot be 0. What do you write here? For real value, defined value of fx, 1 minus x square cannot be 0. Why? This expression is in the denominator. Whatever is there, suppose here is x square by this much written. Numerator makes no harm unless there is root sign. There is harm, there is a difference, there is the difficulty will come where if the inside denominator has root. So denominator, whatever the expression, cannot be 0. That means 1 cannot be equal to x square. So x square is not equal to 1, so x cannot be equal to plus minus 1. So what will be the domain of this function? Domain of this function cannot be equal to minus 1 and 1. What does this mean? This means every real value of x is possible, but the restriction is for only two numbers. Cannot be 1 and cannot be minus 1. Why not? If it is 1, if you put here 1 square 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Denominator is 0, fx going to be undefined. If you are taking minus 1 square is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Again denominator is undefined. So that's why you cannot take the value of x either 1 or minus 1. Other number, no restriction. X may be more than 1, may be less than 1, but it is except minus 1. So domain of f, every real number are. Restriction is for 1 and minus 1. So you write like this. Difference of sets in 11th you have done. Real number excluding 1 and minus 1 like this. Okay, somebody may write real number excluding plus minus 1 like this. In the form of set, you cannot write here interval. Interval means minus 1, 1 के बीच का सारा number. But this means 1 and minus 1 excluding these two numbers. That's why difference of set. Every real number except these two. That is the meaning of the domain for this function. Similarly, you can find the range for this function. Range y equal to 1 by 1 minus x square. So diagonally multiplying 1 minus x square is 1 by y. So therefore 1 minus 1 by y equal to x square. So y minus 1 by y equal to x square. So therefore x is equal to plus minus root under y minus 1 by y. Now see, it is coming this form. Inside the root polynomial by polynomial. X is this. Now, for why you have written like this here? We are making x as a subject to find the range. Domain already you got. Now range. For range, there is root also, there is rational also. What you may write here? 1 minus 1, y minus 1 by y must be greater than equal to 0. Why? Because the expression inside the root, whatever is the expression inside the root must be positive or 0. So greater than equal to 0. Now, something by something is positive or 0. Now, two conditions does arise. How it can be positive? Either y minus 1 is greater than 0 and y is also greater than 0. Numerator is positive, denominator is also positive. Positive by positive, positive. The whole inside the root, positive. Second condition, or 1 minus y is less than 0 and y is less than 0. See, pay attention here. Y minus 1 by y is greater than equal to 0. That means numerator is positive and denominator is also positive. But here, equality here, but equality we are not putting in the denominator. Why? Because if you put equality, equal यहाँ लगा दोगे, denominator is going to be 0, here 0, it is undefined. So that's why equality we are not putting, equal to sign we are not putting in denominator. So numerator positive, denominator positive. Or numerator negative, denominator also negative. Why? Negative by negative again going to be positive. So inside root positive हो जाएगा. Now this is y greater than equal to 1 and y is greater than 0. What is the conclusion? And here given. And means both the conditions should satisfy. That means y is greater than 1, y 1 से भी बड़ा, 0 से भी बड़ा. Take a number line. Here 0, here 1. Y greater than 0 and y greater than 1 also. Obviously, greater than the greater number. 0 से भी बड़ा, 1 से भी बड़ा means greater than 1. And here taken 1. What is the sign with 1? Equal to also. So y is greater than equal to 1. What here you are getting? Y is less than equal to 1 as well as y less than 0. Y less than 0, less than 1. Y 0 से भी छोटा, 1 से भी छोटा. Less than the lesser number. Imply y is less than 0. So y is less than 0 and y is greater than 1. What is the range then after that you can write? Range of f less than 0. Well, less than 0 means what? This side minus infinity. So minus infinity to 0 and at 0 is not equal to. So open interval union 1 or more than 1. So close interval 1 up to infinity, infinity. So therefore for this function fx equal to 1 by 1 minus x square, domain of this function is a real number excluding plus minus 1 and the range of this function is minus to 0 and 1 to infinity. Okay, so this. Thank you.